Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today they're going to be learning about the SUMIF function. What is SUMIF function, how do we use it, and I'll be covering a lot of examples to explain the SUMIF function. It's my favorite one at the end. So stick to the video, and as always, there are going to be a lot of neat-little shortcuts sprinkled across the video. So let's get started. Family function is used to sum the value in the specified range based on a given condition or a criteria. What do we mean by any condition or criteria? For example, we have a table of products. These are products types, and we have different stocks available of these products. So what I want to do is I want to check the total stock quantity of all the laptops. I have laptop 50 over here, 40 over here, 60 over here, 45 over here. So I want to calculate the total laptops, the total stock quantity. I can do this using the SUMIF function. Similarly, I have different expenses mentioned over here in my table, which I have noted down. So my rent is $1,200, then groceries are $250. Then I made a payment of rent on 20th January, which was for $1,200. So I want to calculate all the rents, all the groceries, or the transportation. I can do that. Similarly, to calculate the total marks of a student on different subjects, I want to calculate how Alex did in maths and science and etc. Similarly, if I have different employees and departments, I can calculate the total salaries given in each department for sales. So I can calculate the total salary using the SUMIF function. I'll be using this example. You have three sales over here. So first one is 5,000. The second one is over here 4,800, and the third one is over here is 5,300. The SUMIF function is going to take all three sales values and going to sum it, and it's going to give us $15,100. It's going to make our life a lot easy. So let's go to Excel. So here we are in Excel. As discussed, we have three examples over here, one worksheet for every example. The first one is the one which we discussed already. We have a lot of 10 employees, their respective departments, and their salaries. So what I want to do is I want to calculate the total salaries given in the sales department. I'll write department over here. And which department do I want to calculate the salary for? I want to calculate for sales. I'll press tab. So how do we type the formula? We'll press equals and then write the formula, which is SUMIF, S-U-M-I-F. Once the formula is highlighted, we'll press tab key. Then there are certain parameters that you have to enter. First one is the range. What is range? Range is the thing which we want to check. So here we want to check these values. So I'll press up arrow key, up, up, up. I'll go to the first one and I'll press Control, Shift, and down so that all of these values are selected. Then I'll press comma, and now I have to enter the criteria. So which value do I want to check against? So I want to check against this value, which is sales. So I'll click this one. So now press again, comma, and now I want to give the sum range, which is the values, which are the numbers which we want to calculate. So I'll, by using mouse, I'll keep on holding my mouse button and then I'll select all of these values. So I'll close the parentheses and press enter. So we have this figure, which is the field values are 13,100. And another neat little trick is if I want to check for another department, I'll just change the department over here. I'll type HR and I'll get the sum of salary for HR department. So now moving on to the next example. Now I'll be teaching you a few little shortcuts. So by using arrow keys, I can move around. First of all, I press, whenever I'm inside that table, I'll press Control up arrow key to go to the top. I'll press Control A to select all the values in the table. And you notice the columns are not properly formatted. Their width needs to be increased. So what can I do is I can go to this. Inside the Home tab, I am going to Format and out of it column width. So all the columns will be changed accordingly. Another thing I want to do is I want to show all these names in the center. I want to align them in center. So once again, going to the Home tab, we have this option, Align Center. You go this, we'll select this, and this is how it gets a little bit pretty. Then I want to also apply borders. I'll select all of these values and press, and inside the Home tab, I'll press all borders. So this is how apply all borders. So what I want to calculate is I want to calculate the sum of scores of Mr. Alex in all the subjects, which is over here. Alex has got 85 in math, in 92 in English, and 90 in biology. So I'll go write name of the students, Alex, and then I'll write equals, SUMIF. The formula is highlighted. I'll press tab. What I want to check against, I want to check using my keyboard. I'll go to the top, or starting from the bottom, I can press Control Shift Top, including only the names of the students. I press comma, and what I want to check against, I want to check the name of the student. I can move this using my keyboard and press comma once again, and I'll go using up arrow key. You move to the scores, Control Shift Up, all the rows are selected. Holding the Shift key, press down, including the header row. I'll close the parenthesis, then press Enter. So I have to pull a sum of Alex's scores, which is 267. So now moving on to the third example, we have the expenses which we have made in the month of January. So now I'll be strictly using the keyboard, going into the range. I press Control A to select all the cells, and in the Home, I want to apply all borders. So I press Alt H for Home, and to go into the border option, I'll press B, and to apply all borders, I'll use A. So now I want to align them as well. So I'll press Align Center, and it's also in the Home. So I'll press Alt H. Here it is Align Center, AC, it is Align Center. So the column widths are also not good. So I'm trying to go over here in the Format, which is also in the Home tab. I'll go with Alt H O, and then out of it column width, which is I. So I want to align them in the middle of the cell as well. They're a bit to the top. So I'll go press this option using my keyboard, which is Alt H, and align middle is AM. AM. So our table looks pretty good now. So what now I want to calculate, if I want to calculate the total expenses incurred in the category of groceries. So what I want to do is, first of all, I'll write the name of the category, groceries. I'll press Tab to move to the right. I'll press equals, start writing formula, SUMIF. Once the formula is highlighted, I'll press Tab and start writing the parameter through range, which is the all of the list which we want to, all of the list of the categories. So move into the cell, Control Shift Up arrow key. It should not include any headers, so I move a bit down, press comma. Now let's crack A, and let's carry the amount to calculate for this one, comma, and there are the numbers. Numbers are over here. Go into the bottommost, Control Shift Up arrow key. Keep holding Shift and leave Control. So excluding the header, I'll close the parenthesis. So here are the total expenses of groceries. I hope you like this video. If you have any comments, suggestion, please let me know. Thank you.